Hello and welcome to the Andrew James support channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to use both our standard ice cream maker and our digital ice cream maker. Now the first thing you need to do is you need to take this bowl and you need to put this bowl in the freezer for at least 8 hours before you make the ice cream. That gives the coolant inside of the bowl a chance to freeze, and it's that coolant which turns your ice cream mixture into ice cream. First of all, I'm going to take the bowl which has been in the freezer for 8 hours and is now frozen. And I'm just going to pop this bowl inside the large bowl here. Then what we need to do is we then need to prepare the lid of the ice cream maker. So there's this part here, and then there's two sections to a paddle. So what you need to do is you need to fit the paddle just inside there. It clips into place, and then the bottom part of the paddle just fits in there. Now what you'll notice is there's a couple of round circles there around the lid, and you just need to line those up around the edges of the bottom section of the ice cream maker. So if you just line them up as so, and then twist it, and it will click into place. So once you've actually created your mixture, what you need to do is you need to turn the machine on. Just a little switch at the top there to turn it on, and then pour your mixture in this chute here. Now make sure that the machine is turned on before you pour the mixture in, otherwise the mixture will stick to the side of the bowl, and that will make it impossible to get out. Now, you might notice when you first turn the machine on that some of the mixture appears to be stuck to the paddle, and you might be tempted to turn the machine off and scrape it off, but don't do that. I must stress, once you turn the machine on and you have the mixture churning, do not turn the machine off, because otherwise the mixture will just get stuck to the side of the bowl. So exactly the same as when we assemble the product, you just need to twist the lid and then lift it up to remove it. And then you just need to remove the two paddles from the lid. The first one comes off quite easily, the second one takes a little bit more effort. And then what you need to do is remove the power control panel from the top of the lid so you can easily clean the lid. So there's 2 points here, you just squeeze those and the power point comes away from the lid. Then you just need to remove the bowl from the outside of the ice cream maker. Now, when you're washing the bowl, you might want to leave it 20-30 minutes or so for the bowl to warm up a bit. So if you try and wash it straight away, it's that cold the water will just end up freezing and sticking to the side of it. So just leave it on the side for 30 minutes before you give it a wash. Remember, these parts, they're not dishwasher safe, so you will have to clean them by hand, but they only take a few minutes to clean, so it's not too much of a problem. Now this ice cream maker is quite similar to the one I've just shown you, except this one has a digital timer, so you can set the time on the ice cream maker, leave the machine to do its thing, and it will turn itself off at the end when the ice cream is made. Now exactly the same as the ice cream maker I've just shown you, what you need to do first of all is put the inner bowl in the freezer for at least 8 hours. Now this machine comes with a convenient handle so that you can lift the bowl out of the machine and you don't have to get your fingers cold. Now these bowls are actually interchangeable between the two machines, so we sell replacements if required. And what you could do is you could buy a spare one and put it in the freezer so you've always got one ready to make ice cream. If you just pop the bowl inside this little section here, the handle, and then you can just pick the bowl up and then just pop it on the lower part of the ice cream machine. Now you notice that these handles here, they just fit in the grooves on the lower part of the ice cream machine. Once that's done, what we need to do is then fit the paddles to the top unit of the ice cream machine. Now exactly the same as the previous machine, what happens is you just pop that in there like so, and then that paddle just pops in there. And then what you can do is then just lower the top unit of the machine on top of the bowl. It just clicks into place. Then you just need to turn the plug on and the machine will beep, and the beep will notify you that you've assembled the ice cream maker correctly. And once the machine is turned on, it will have a default time on the display of 20 minutes. So to increase the time on the machine, if you just press the little clock button here, the timer will increase in 1 minute intervals. So then once you have the mixture ready, you need to turn on the machine before you pour the mixture into the machine. Otherwise, the mixture will get stuck to the sides of the bowl, making it impossible to get out. So to turn on the machine, if you just press the play button next to the clock, and the machine will turn on. Then what you need to do is lift the flap up at the front and pour the mixture inside the bowl. You need to leave about a 2-inch gap at the top of the bowl, because what will happen is once the ice cream is churning, it will expand. And again, I must stress that once you have the machine turned on, do not turn the machine off while it is churning the ice cream, otherwise the mixture will just stick to the side of the bowl. But you can take a peek at it through this little flap here while it's churning. So what we do is, there's 2 little sections here, if you just press those in and the lid will lift off. You then need to remove the paddle from the bottom of the machine. So the first piece comes off quite easily, the second piece takes a little bit more effort. We then need to remove the top part of the machine from the top of the lid. Now the way we do that, there's a little thing there that you just press in. So if I just press that in, so I'll just set that bit aside there. We then need to take the bowl from outside the bottom part of the ice cream maker. So if we just lift these little handles here, and the bowl will come out. Now all these parts, they can't be washed in the dishwasher, but they only take a couple of minutes to wash in the sink. I hope we've answered all your questions about the Andrew James ice cream maker. If you have any other questions about this product or any other products, just feel free to leave a comment below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.